When you think about risking everything or virtually everything to leave your job and start an online business, is it even worth it? Find out on today's ASTB. All right, y'all. So, is it worth it to be in this industry? I mean, you've got one side of the industry that is #blessed, right? Like I'm always like #blessed. And you see people manifesting their way to gazillions of dollars. You see people selling programs and they don't even know what they are yet. You see people standing in front of yachts and their billboards in Times Square, and I see people's billboards in Times Square, and I'm like, hello, that is my second home. Like, I need a billboard in Times Square. You see all the glitz, all the glam, the stages, the vacations, the time off. What people rarely record is the work. Occasionally we might get a reel of somebody that's like fast forwarded their whole day, and it's like, this is what being an online business owner looks like. Is it though? Is it? Why are so many seasoned entrepreneurs, people who have been here longer than 10 years, considering leaving? Did you know they were? They are. In the circles I'm in, I hear people talking about lighting a match and walking away like Queen Bee herself. That'd be Beyonce, for those of y'all who aren't cool like me. Which is kind of demoralizing, right? Like, is it even worth it? Y'all have heard me talk about, I very much have had times where I've considered walking away from everything. Walking away. The reality is, and I've said this for years, somebody's doing the work. If your expectation is you quit your job and you start this business and all of a sudden it's stages and money and vacations, oh my, stages and money's a vacation, oh my, and cars and new houses and whatever it is you want, freedom, oh my, that's just not how it happens. And the further reality is, even as you get more successful, somebody's doing the work. You're either paying for it or you're doing it. Full stop. Now, I know that, hang on, this is not meant to be like, shit, this is the most demoralizing thing I've ever seen. Yes, you absolutely have an easier time hiring people to help and do the work as you're making more money. But unless you give the face of the company to somebody else, unless you give the vision of the company to somebody else, somebody's still doing some pretty hard work. And I used to think, okay, great, that's fabulous, but I love recording. I love being the face. Like, I can give the strategy, show up and do the stuff I like, and then have all the things that I don't like be outsourced. And maybe that's true and maybe it's not. But here's what we don't account for. What happened to me just this last year? Had to be out for surgery. Well, nobody's the face when I'm out. Nobody's driving the direction when I'm out. So, is the online business even worth it? Is it worth it to risk it? Is it worth it to start? I mean, we hear, is it worth it to keep going, by the way? We hear all the time more and more people are entering the online world, and that's an amazing thing. But for those of us already here, is it worth it to stay? For those of you about to do it or who are new, are you doing the right thing? I can't tell you if you're doing the right thing or not, but what I can tell you is, despite all of that, the online world for the past 12 years has created some person-defining moments for me. I'm a better person because I did this. And after all, I mean, I don't know what this ring is driving me crazy, y'all. I'm setting it to the side. Okay. I don't know what life is about necessarily. I hope it's about love and freedom and beauty and pretty. And Okay, I'm going to be cheesy. I hope it's about truth, beauty, freedom, love, thank you, Moulin Rouge, and belief. I hope it's about all those things. And the online world's given me a lot of that. And some of that truth comes from failures and hard-earned lesson or lessons. So is it worth it? I don't know if it's worth it to you, but it's worth it to me because I'm a better person than I was when I started, because I have made friendships around the world. I have customers around the world who care for me, and I care for them. Because I've been able to get involved with a charity, Broadway Cares, that I love, and donate money to them and volunteer and create incredible experiences for people in need and for us. I couldn't have done that as a drug rep. Not what we did when we raised $100,000 a few years ago. Because I have helped people. When I put my head on my pillow at night, I genuinely believe I made a difference. And finally, because I've helped myself. The experiences that I've had as a mom with my kid as a direct result of the money that I have made doing this business are ones that will last a lifetime. They are ones that allow her to connect to her truth earlier and younger because she's exposed to more, because we could afford it. And when she's gone, really, really soon, in a few years, off pursuing her dreams, they're the memories that I will cherish. And I hope she will too. But this is about me, my journey. So, yeah, it's stressful. Yeah, there will be times when you're crying on your floor. Maybe not your floor. Mine's always the floor. Don't know why. There will be times when you don't have $5. There will be times when you question everything. There will be times when you have haters. There will be times when your spouse just doesn't get it. Probably multiple, or your partner. There'll be times when if you have kids, your kids don't get it. There will be times when your dogs don't get it. Happened just here a second ago. It's not about them getting it. This is your journey. And for me, and my journey, I can tell you that all of those things are true. But a very wise person who drives the creative direction for all of this told me two opposing things can be true at the same time. So while all of that's true, the truth, the beauty, the freedom, the love, and the belief that I found as a result of saying yes to this industry and saying yes every day to this industry has changed my life. And that right there is the key. You got to say yes every day because it's going to take all you got. Even when you're successful, even when you're making millions. How do I know? Because I'm that person. It's going to take and take and take. But it's going to reward you like nothing else in my life, short of having a child. So I don't know. What's your truth? My truth is, hell yes, this is worth it. So tell me below. Are you a hell yes or a hell no? What's your truth? Is it worth it? As you're deciding, remember this, I believe in you and I believe in your business. Ring that bell. Ring that bell. Oh yeah. Bye y'all.